start. Generally speaking, though, things are going to lean a bit more on Snakee's side, but we'll see how it all plays out.
Starting off in Smashville, NickC already rolling into her with the jab, pushing her already a little bit off the middle part of the stage.
And Snakeee taking some sort of preemptive defensive measure, just Luma shooting Luma outward to try and defend Luma, but to no avail. See what Snakeee can do with just the solo Rosa.
In down tilt, pressuring NickC off the stage, but NickC actually had not taken any percent for quite some time already as the game progressed.
With a battle on the platform now, a couple of jabs just at the Luma. It's going to be a bit of this tit for tat until we enter the higher percent ranges, just because right now, there's nothing that Snakee's able to get off of Nick. He's managing to escape all of her pressure, and Nick himself isn't able to land any of that. She's being very evasive right now.
And NickC actually was doing a really good job at making sure Luma was out of the picture immediately as he saw that Luma had spawned again.
With plenty of back air pressure, Snakee's just taking tons of damage at the ledge right now. Nearly double of what Nick's brought to the table. And a charged down smash from down deep isn't going to be able to kill. But another dead Luma and plenty of pressure onto Snakeee. And the back air is going to be starting the bloodshed for the evening.
The DI looks pretty good at the first place right there, but unfortunately wasn't going to do enough as Rosalina is a pretty light character.
Now Nick trying to roll away with as much momentum as he's got, 66% on board, and sweet spotting the knee just seems rude.
Only on the Luma, only on the Luma. Make sure you get Luma out of there.
He's continuing this pressure, and the back air coming in so clutch for Nick.
He's predicting a low recovery there from Snakeee.
And wise on her to recover high. There's a ton of options that Falcon presents for lower lateral at the ledge guarding. Between that up tilt and being able to fall with a very quick air. But yo, let's just sweet spot Nice.
That was a perfect positioning because he knew exactly where Snakeee was going to land on the platform for him to follow up with that. And you had actually mentioned that NickC was not going to allow himself to get spaced out that easily. As you saw him, he was able to get in close thanks to his back airs. And right there, he read the tech roll into the knee.
Now, what I'm wondering is if Snakee's going to switch characters, because even though Rosalina was working out for it, Nick was able to break through defenses way too easily.
He did a really good job at making sure he was aware of where Luma was at all times. Made sure that she was out of the picture, wasn't getting pressured by Luma being there at the right place at the wrong time. And managed to space himself away from Snakeee using the back air, but we saw his character switch, as you mentioned.
Yup, it's going to be the Zero Suit pick to the battlefield, and now while it seems like an excellent switch in favor of Snakeee, this gives a lot of home field advantage to Nick. Some of his nastiest play has been on this. He benefits greatly from the triplat layout, and very much the same ways you would think Zero Suit would.
Yeah, Zero Suit definitely likes to have fun on her own triplat world because of following up with the grab into up air, resetting into more jump.
It's going to be a lot of this battle at the ledge, and I know Nick's going to want to force this fight to the ledge. He's going to be going for a lot of that down air. Not really a lot of up tilt because Snakeee has so much more aerial mobility alongside Zero Suit, and she's going to be able to contest that aerial space very well.
Already a stronger start than what we saw from the last game, though. Snakeee at least keeping it as even as possible with Zero Suit Samus. As I said, that she is off stage.
It's going to be a whole lot of it. Between Nick really wanting it and the fact that Snakeee can reverse the situation so well, it's very rare that we're going to see stage control be a major facet of this battle. The triplats are going to be very quickly traversed, and center stage isn't going to be as much of a focus between these two players.
And NickC just seems to do a really good job at making sure he has the stage control over Snakeee.
Awkward uppie at the ledge, and needing the recovery with the back air. Once again, NickC taking the lead.
A great trade there for NickC. NickC having to start with her final stock.
Now, another feature that we haven't quite touched upon, but Nick seems to be very aware of, is how his knockback's being changed by this rage. He's not afraid to go for trades with Snakeee and seems to be making the most of his situations.
Especially a trade where it puts her off stage, it seems to be that he gets all his percent advantages there. Great weight, though, from NickC. I like he did not try to overcommit to an option in case that Snakeee was going to go for the up B.
Just going to charge the up smash casually as well. Despite the fact that Nick's a very intelligent player, he's not afraid to just go for those raw options, but Snakeee herself just throwing out the raw boost kick to get herself a stock.
Snakeee looking a lot stronger, though, from the last game.
Now trying to play a lot more patient of the game. I really like this from Snakeee. The better that she can slow down the momentum of this match, the more that she could steal away from Nick, because he's been conducting so many of these trades.
NickC trying to find his footing back onto the stage. He manages to recover a little bit higher than the ledge there, just in case Snakeee was going to try to contest him.
And both players doing very well to stay aware of how well they can space between each other, taking note that Zero Suit, of course, has excellent range on a lot of her aerials, and Captain Falcon deceptively so, as we've seen with back air and up air, putting in tons of work for Nick.
Oh, he tried to do it. He tried to do it once again.
He wanted it, but he's not going to get it.
And now he's put in a pretty disadvantaged state right here as he's trying to find his footing back onto the stage. And it's just to mix up his recovery, using the tri-plats to his advantage.
Going for the death grab, and he's going to try and make his move, getting the air dodge read, and an up air is going to lead to a quick 2-0 in favor of NickC.
And NickC was definitely running amok with his aerials on Snakeee there. He was just able to get away with those safe back airs, and as you could see, the up airs that he was able to bait out from the air dodge as well. To get the grab into the down throw.
Making excellent use of the fact that Falcon has an excellent run speed as well as the startup on that run, so he could outspace and completely outmaneuver Snakeee, despite two characters she's very well practiced in.
Yeah, I liked how she slowed down that game 2 on purpose with Zero Suit Salmon. She was able to kind of bait him to try to go to her more often and kind of promoted a more aggressive play from NickC.
Right.
But unfortunately, it was a play that NickC was able to readapt to and was